Hi everyone, this is where the intro would be. I did try and record it, but I accidentally set my phone to take a series of still photos as opposed to actually record video. Seeing as everything I do is relatively unscripted, it means I've got no idea what I was talking about, so I'll let you try and piece those two together. Anyway, it's today. Enjoy. Fully in the throes of autumn, the trees look amazing. Really damn colourful. Anyway, hi. I am walking back from the MOT station. I've just dropped the car in. It's really weird. I've never had to do this before. I mean, Tasha always had Motability cars, which means that was all covered. You drop it off, you hand someone keys and say, I'll see you later. If they said there was a problem, you got a courtesy car, that was it. Now it's a case of, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just relying on expert knowledge of the people who work there. But yeah, it's all a learning curve, isn't it? And I'm absolutely paranoid about failure because it's 13 years old and it has its quirks. It's a lovely car, it's just quirky. The thing about my hometown is it's lovely. It's very small. It's slightly bigger than a village, slightly smaller than a town. So everywhere's easily within walking distance. There's a caveat to that. From the centre, everywhere's within walking distance. It's very long and a very thin town with just one major road that goes through it. The downside to that is that if you're on one side of town and you pick an MOT garage on the other side of town, it still takes 40 minutes to walk. So yeah, the walk's about 25 minutes, but 15 minutes stop off on the way. Everything seems so much more peaceful in a churchyard. And it's stupid, because scientifically, it's quite simple. There are trees and bushes around, and since high-pitched noises have a frequency of around millimetres, the sound gets caught in the leaves and dissipates. And as far as the low-frequency noises go, they can have wavelengths of about 7 or 8 foot, and strangely enough, that's the spacing between gravestones. So when you're in a graveyard, there is a million different ways where sound actually gets dampened, so it seems so peaceful. And on a scientific level, that works. But when you're here, on an emotional level, it doesn't make sense. It was on the way home, so yeah, I did stop off and talk to Natasha. And I know full well that I know she can't hear me. So it's more like it's for me than it is for anything else. But the things we do. One thing for sure though, 9 months down the line, still doesn't get any easier. Anyway, just had a call from the garage, the car's failed the MOT. Yeah, sorry if this video seems a little bit slapdash, but I have been doing some thinking about it, and a lot of it does come down to fear. Hear me out. So, you know, we're heading towards Christmas. We're heading towards the new year. And pretty soon it's going to be February. And it's going to have been a year. Time, when you're in this situation, time doesn't pass like normal. I was saying on a Facebook status, I put it up whilst Tasha was in hospital, and I can barely remember anything that happened back then. It's like from COVID to the last year has just turned into this hodgepodge mush of memories that I don't know what I remember and when it happened anymore. And it's a worry for me, because I know I want to feel, how I felt, because that's effectively helped me become who I am. But I can't remember. And I'm sure this is sort of like my brain's way of trying to make life a little less painful for me. But it doesn't feel very helpful right now. I need some recovery time, I think.